Here is my top 10 MCU movies in my opinion. 10 goes to Fantastic Four First Steps, and I think this has some of the best visuals in the whole MCU. And I thought this movie done a really great job of world building. And I thought Galactus was just fantastic. I think I found him very intimidating. 9 goes to Thunderbolts, and I think this movie was just such a delight to watch. And it sends a very powerful message that people can relate to. And I thought this movie did an amazing job making me care for all of these 6 characters in this movie. 8 goes to Captain America, and I thought this has some of the best choreography in the whole MCU. I think this has one of the best twists in the whole MCU, and I think Bucky was just amazing in this film, and overall just a great story in the MCU. 7 goes to Spider-Man No Way Home, and I think this is the definitive Spider-Man movie for all 3 of the Spider-Man on screen together, and I think this movie just does so much wonders for Tom Holland's Spider-Man to actually like take that step forward and actually be the Spider-Man that we know and love that we see in Brand New Day. 6 goes to Iron Man 1, and I think this is a great introduction to the MCU and a perfect origin story, and I think this has some of my favourite moments in the whole MCU in general as well, and in superhero movies in general as well. 5 goes to The Avengers, and this was my favourite movie of all time growing up. I just absolutely love it. It has some of the best action sequences, the best moments, the best humour in the whole MCU. I just love the story of like all of these heroes that have been built up in phase 1 just all coming together for one big team up movie, and Loki was just great in this film as well. I can't really point out any flaws in this film. It's just so amazing. 4 goes to Captain America Civil War, and I think this movie is just one of the best written movies in the MCU. I think it was just such a good idea to make Iron Man like the main antagonist of a Captain America movie when he's been your main hero for like the past 8 years in that time of the MCU. And also the Captain America and Iron Man conflict was just really earned. It didn't just come out of the blue or anything. And yeah, this movie just has some of the best like stuff in the MCU in general. 3 goes to Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I think this is my comfort movie, and have a more like the most personal connections in this movie out of all the movies in the MCU for me. And the stuff that Peter goes through in this movie is just some of the most relatable stuff, and the writing is just so good in this film as well. Like, also, even the villain, even though it wasn't your traditional Spider-Man villain, she was still such a good villain, and I also connected with her as well. Like, the movie made me care about her in just one movie, and yeah, what can I say about this movie as well? Is the choreograph, and it has the best visuals in the whole MC as well for me. 2 goes to Avengers Endgame, and this is just the perfect combination of the whole Infinity Saga and the perfect conclusion to the Infinity Saga, as the best like last act of any film in like filmmaking history. It's just so perfect. It's a perfect send off to the Infinity Saga. But 1 goes to Avengers Infinity War. This is like my favourite movie of all time, and it has one of the biggest gut punches in like movies in general. And yeah, this movie really did shock me when I first saw it. And yeah, this movie is just overall the action, everything is just top notch, and it's the best MCU movie. What's your top 10 of the MCU though?